what they're looking at.
Now they're looking at the elbow that grazed his face.
Danny Green thinks it more than grazed the face. Let's bring in Steve Javi, say hello to him for the first time here in the NBA Finals. Longtime Finals referee.
Michael, how are you tonight?
Good, Steve. What did you think of that particular play?
Well, first of all, I wanted to talk about what you're saying about the officials holding the ball. I think the officials probably should have given a delay of game on the Lakers because the Lakers knew what they were doing. They were talking to the officials and complaining, and they couldn't get them lined up. So it's pretty smart on the Lakers' part. The officials had to be ready for that. On this play, I don't think the first push is much of anything whatsoever. Now the second thing is, does Danny Green jump into him, or does now Butler throw the elbow there? In my opinion, I think Butler knows exactly what he's doing, and I probably would change it to an offensive foul.
All right, thank you, Steve. Who says the Lakers were up to some trickery?
I got to give Steve credit. I love it. He didn't dance, didn't bob and weave, gave an explanation both sides, and then emphatically gave his point of view. Outstanding work.
Well, Green obviously took a shot right in the mouth. He's still smarting. Green playing well. With 8 points already, he's hit a pair of threes. Butler has been off to an excellent start with 16 points and 4 assists. They may change that, and he will pick up his first foul. Mark Davis, the Gucci, still looking at it. We'll hear from him. This is one of the real nice things about the
Coaching challenge has been deemed successful, as it is vertical. Danny Green jumped in a vertical position, no illegal act. The correct decision would have been no call, score the basket, LA's ball on the baseline. All right? LA retains their timeout. They still have the delay of game. Got it?
So they did get the delay of game. Well, both Jeff Van Gundy and Steve Javi were correct. So no foul on Danny Green. A successful challenge for Frank Holden.
And not an offensive foul either.
Right.
I get elbowed in the mouth. They got to be something.
He doesn't look like he's happy, even though his challenge was successful. James spins inside, an easy pass to the basket.
And you saw that's what Boston did against the Miami zone. Set the high screen on the ball. They did it for Kemba Walker right there for James. Got him with a head of steam going to the rim.
Adebayo. This is the jumper. Lakers still shooting in superb field goal percentage, 57%. James not happy that time with Caldwell Pope. Turnover number 7.
This shows you the greatness of LeBron James and playing with him. I don't need a guy on my team telling me catch it with 2 hands.
Tyler Hero back to Adebayo. Gets inside, floats it up, and a blocking foul is going to be called. LeBron James vehemently objecting to the call, as he's going to pick up his first.
I think that's the right call.
Wasn't really a lot there. This is only the 3rd and 4th free throw attempt for Miami.
No matter how far back you go, we've never seen anything quite like this.
Wow! Tyler Hero!
This is history in the making.
Oh, it's good!
The NBA Finals. It's a whole new game.
Got 7 points, 3 boards for Adebayo. James has 7 assists here in the first half. Just over 2.5 remaining, second quarter here in game 1.
And they're going to put Tyler Hero in positions to have to guard the pick and roll. Here he switches on James.
James just drives inside, blocked Iguodala for an excellent defensive play. These two matched up once again in the NBA Finals. 5th time that's happened.
Great reaction by Iguodala after the initial switch.
to Crowder. Shot clock down to 7. Tyler Hero off the dribble. Kuzma's on him. Adebayo has to launch it. Nearly banks it in. And the rebound goes to Caldwell Pope.
But this Laker team is outstanding defensively. They're a terrific possession.
James falls, keeps his dribble alive, gets the pass off, stolen by Butler. Butler back to Crowder. Ball deflected, now picked up, knocked away. James gets his hands on it. Green saves it, nearly throws it away. Both players dive on the floor and will have a held ball.
And LeBron James looks like he's grabbing that right shoulder.
Crowder went with a suplex move when they were on the ground.
I love the fact when you look at how many guys hit the deck trying to get the basketball. It's a welcome sight.
Boy, great shot there. See James screaming in pain.
And Eric Spoelstra elects to take Adebayo out with his 2 fouls with 1:36 left.
For Iguodala and Crowder, their two biggest players out there. Ball deflected, still loose. Butler comes up with it. Nice steal from Caldwell Pope. He's a little shaken up and slow to come up the floor. James up top to Kuzma. Fakes, drives, gets inside, finds Davis for the slam. Anthony Davis, 16 points. And this is the largest lead of the half for the Lakers.
Great read by Kuzma.
Yeah, and really, the Heat have no interior basket protection right now.
It's been a 26-point turnaround. Miami had the 13-point lead earlier, and the Lakers have turned it on. Shooting a 57% from the field with 11 three-pointers. James in the paint, stops left-handed, bank shot won't go, gets his own rebound. Head fake, powers up, banker won't go, but he's fouled. And some words exchanged as James will head to the free throw line.
You know, in the past last year, Kuzma was just thinking score all the time. Now he's become a much better playmaker and unselfish on the basketball floor. Drives the lane, the defense collapses. You've done your job. Get rid of the basketball, drops it off to Davis. He does the rest.
Well, 2 free throws for James, who watched the finals on TV last year. Lakers missed it, certainly after he injured himself. So he watched it from his home and on vacation. And while coming up, the Oculus halftime, Maria Taylor, Jalen Rose, Jay Williams, and Paul Pierce will have their impressions on the first half of Game 1. He is coming off a great game in the clincher against Denver. Had 36 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, another playoff triple-double. Lakers perfect from the free throw line. Butler stops and lost it and grabs his left leg. Jimmy Butler is down and in pain. Inside pass, Davis throws it down. And Jimmy Butler hobbling as he gets up. The lead is ballooned now to 17. And Eric Spoelstra needs a timeout.